Alright, give me a wee minute. Then I'll go live, alright? Just give me a second. Obviously, I'm live now. I thought we could start off doing a little video of a roasting, said Candy Owens. So I've not watched any of these videos, but I know they're going to be entertaining. So let's start with the first one. Alright, let's go.
Hunter Biden. Welcome to the Candy Owens show. But now it's been so long, people have forgotten about them. Their new push is just that I'm stupid. It is a biennial.
What? Biennial? Can't you wait, what's this? Wait, we'll watch this one.
Operation Sex Slave was hired by music mogul.
Mogul!
She's really stupid. I am so very disappointed.
Grandiose. Please say this one right. Candy.
Cash Patel, Dan Bongino, and Pam Bondi, who all made these grandiose promises.
Grandiose! Oh, okay. This is going to get me angry.
I am saying this in its true denitive meaning. She mispronounced the word. There's been so much toxicity.
Toxicity!
All the toxicity there. Discussing their toxicity. Scroll through 300 episodes and look, a CEO and a chairman.
Compartmentalize.
You can't compartmentalize.
Oh my god.
We knew a kerfluffle happened as this dress kerfluffle.
Kerfluffle, Candace. Kerfluffle, not kerfluffle.
Which causes this whole race kerfluffle.
Oh, there's more.
Serious kerfluffle. She's ignorant. So it's a philosophy.
No, you're just dumb. You're just, how's this woman pulled in so many idiots? Well, we know why, because our audience are little morons, but she's a moron herself that attracts morons.
The class called Senior Sound.
Debacle.
To come in every day with a debacle. He hadn't yet committed the crime that creates
debacle.
Taylor Swift was somehow involved in this entire debacle. The Kanye West debacle, Christ is King debacle, the Christ is King non-debacle, Jeffrey Epstein, this whole debacle, Epstein debacle, and him wanting to move on from the Epstein debacle, the FISA debacle. Are you guys following this debacle?
Shut up.
Earrings. The Hamptons debacle came up. Okay, remember that whole debacle? Sort of a debacle, when that whole debacle was happening, entire debacle, calling out Candace Owens and waiting for her to make
a delegitimize. Please say it. See there, Candace. Delegitimize. Let's see.
Mistake, so they can try to delegitimize.
Oh my God!
That was meant to legitimize her.
Delegitimize!
Trying to delegitimize him. This caricature of Candace Owens. I did not grow up in a Prince household beyond a couple of his major hits, namely Raspberry Beret.
Oh my god. That is a classic Prince song, Raspberry Beret. Raspberry Beret. What's this one? She's Beret, yeah.
Hired Green Beret.
She's getting her. Doesn't she have producers on her show? Are they behind the camera secretly? She's mispronouncing her crap again. The woman, is she getting her crap off of chat GBD or something? She doesn't know how to. She doesn't know how to pronounce words.
Will be posthumously honored.
Posthumously. Oh my god. Oh.
A posthumous award. They've decided posthumously. And so I'll give you an analogy.
It's an anecdote. Let's see. Can we guess? Let's take a guess in the comments. Did she get this one right?
Or actually, an anecdote. Not even an anecdote.
Oh my god. Anecdote. This is just, she's just too easy. Alright.
I'm sorry, I don't speak German. Everybody uses...
Let's have a look at this word. Blitzkrieg. Right? Okay. Simple word. I don't speak German. Well, you can say 9. No, but I don't speak any more German. But I can say that's Blitzkrieg.
The terminology blitz, Blitzkrieg. You can't even
Oh
say
my
it's
god, Blitzkrieg. Like, why don't, like, see if you don't know a word, Candy, like, I don't know, like, you've got a thing on your phone that's like AI and you can ask it how to pronounce words and it literally phonically sounds it out for you, you dozy bitch. Oh.
Means lightning, Krieg means war, and the NFL.
So she's like acting all moral and high and mighty. Oh, I know what Blitzkrieg means, but you can't even say it. You don't know how to say it, but you're trying to act as though you know what it means. You absolute. I want to say use the R word. You know the it ends in third, but I've been informed that it's not a good word to use anymore. You absolute. We'll use a word that someone recently called Piers Morgan sausage. You absolute sausage. What's this one? Oh, she's still on Blitzkrieg.
Football team say Blitzkrieg. Blitzkrieg.
Yeah. People are laughing at you because the amount of words that you cannot pronounce, Candace, and you act and sit on your chair like you're so high and mighty and bully the widow of someone that was assassinated. But we'll get into all that. This is why we're roasting you now, because everybody's basically had enough of your bullshit, Megyn Kelly's bullshit, Piers Morgan's bullshit, and Tucker Carlson's bullshit. We've all had enough. With you shilling for the Islam law, and yeah, we see you. And we also know you've got an interview. Get this. Candy Owens has got an interview coming up with crackhead Hunter Biden. Says it all, doesn't it? You know Hunter Biden that had CP on his laptop, that was smoking crack in the White House, that had sex with his brother's daughter. Got her high on crack. There was photos of them on the laptop from hell. But we all know that. Oh wait, now we all know that Candy loves a good sex abuser because she shilled for Harvey Weinstein, she shills for Andrew Tate, she shills for the Mohammedans, she shills for Russell Brand, she shills for she shills for them all. You got a sexual abuse on record on your account, you know, and you're good to go with Candy Owens. I bet she knows how to say sexual assault. I bet you know how to say that. Oh, I can't stand this bitch.
The architecture. He loved the architecture.
Oh, architecture. Architecture! What did she say there? What did she say? Let's...
Architecture. It was about the architecture. Like
architecture. Kill me now. Kill me now!
Yeah, no, like he loves the architecture. I think this may have been...
And this is all different shows where she's constantly pronouncing it wrong. Like, literally, there's a function on your phone, dum-dum, that you can go and let it sound out the phonics of a word so you can pronounce it properly and not make yourself look such more like cuntisodes. Sorry, that was a bad me saying that there. But yeah, that's the way I feel. I think she's a nasty, evil witch.
More than the architecture. Ways you can honor Charlie. Stop telling us that it has to always be Miss Macabre, like...
It's macabre! Oh my god. Oh. Macabre. 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 Macabre.
Obligatory. Does the obligatory thing. Doing the
Just giving up.
We're obligatory. Obligatory. Tyler Boyer then jumped into the parade.
That's 4 letters, Candace. 4 letters. My kids even knew how to spell and write their names by the age of 2. And one of them had E-N-I-E. 8 letters in her name. 8! It's 2. This is 4 letters. And it's Frey. F-R. You can spell it out. F-R-A-Y. Frey. Furry. Oh my god. How does, like, people not want to, like, take out a hammer and bash their head in and listen to this woman? And we're going to get into our lunatic conspiracy theories because they're so nuts that she puts, we think of someone who's a total nut job. She puts Charles Manson to shame.
Right, there's a borough that has...
Oh, the bureau!
Borough of alcohol.
It's the bureau, Candace, the bureau. Like, this is... You literally have the federal bureau. It's... Your bureaus and your government there, like... And... You're constantly whinging about the federal bureau. But it's a borough. The federal borough. That sounds like a place where hobbit feds are probably living. I haven't, yeah.
And tobacco, federal borough investigation, FBI.
Federal borough. Oh god. Doesn't it sound like it's the hobbits in the Shire, and that should be what their police force is called? The federal boroughs. Idiot.
Borough of prisons chief. What is the borough doing? All of these bureaucrats among bureaucrats.
Oh my god. Bureaucrats. Bureaucrats. Bureaucrats sounds like the name of a children's cartoon or something. Oh, and people think she is one of the great minds of all time. Really?
The bureaucrats, the federal borough,
Oh,
state borough.
We're still on the boroughs. We're still on the boroughs.
Borough, you're building this borough.
I want to borrow a hammer and hit myself in the face right now.
Boroughs is the borough's borough. Were you brought into an FBI borough?
Oh, shut up, Candace.
The even dropped napalm, and because these chips are made with
Napalm. It's napalm.
Tallow makes the chips much more
satiated. What's she saying? Satiating. She got napalm. She called it napalm. Let's go.
More satiating. They are more satiating. Towards the end of Obama, we started hearing all this rhetoric. People are getting tired of this rhetoric. They're tired of rhetoric. And my rhetoric, and they didn't like that rhetoric, this rhetoric. The wisdom of Solomon, it came to be seen as an amulet or a talisman.
An amulet, not an amulet. Oh, God.
Jews and that, like...
Yeah, this is another thing she constantly whines about. Her and Chunk Yogurt. You know, him that's always on Piers Morgan's show, constantly waffling on about. All they ever talk about is Jews. They seem to have Jew derangement syndrome.
Evil jewelry, like everything that we're learning about...
Calling jewelry... Oh, no. Wait, we cannot waste one word.
Obligatory. Does the obligatory thing, doing the obligatory. We're obligatory. Obligatory. More satiating. They are more satiating. Towards the end of Obama, we started hearing all of this rhetoric. People are getting tired of this rhetoric. They're tired of rhetoric. And my rhetoric, and they didn't like that rhetoric, this rhetoric. The wisdom of Solomon, it came to be seen as an amulet or a talisman. Jews and that, like, medieval jewelry, like everything that we're learning about medieval jewelry is a lie. And there have been so many concerted attacks. Definitely am seeing a concerted attack.
Concerted, Candace. It's concerted, not a concerted. A concerted attack.
concerted effort.
Her team must hate her. They've got to. If you've got a team of producers and people that work for you, they're literally behind that camera, sniggering and laughing their asses off. Oh, she's like mispronounced more shit, you know, like. And then they've got, remember, they've also got to edit this crap as well. And they're putting it out edited with her mispronouncing literally everything.
A concerted effort in these concerted efforts. There was a concerted effort.
Concerted!
First, a concerted effort.
Concerted!
Effort. Obviously, that's pretty reminiscent. Yeah,
it's reminiscent, cameras. No, reminiscent, not. Yeah.
Reminiscent is reminiscent.
I almost want to give her a gold star when she gets a word right.
Is reminiscent. Sweeping
reminiscent.
Powers. Reminiscent. Sweeping powers.
Reminiscent.
It is reminiscent.
Reminiscent.
Very reminiscent. So reminiscent. So reminiscent. It's becoming very much reminiscent. See them wield a cutlass, a machete, with such flourish and
flourish. So she flourish.
We all have the same memory of something, but they're telling us it wasn't.
Cornucopia. Cornucopia. That's easy.
To the loom. Apparently, there was no cornucopia.
Oh my God.
Charlie's been shot. Pray for him.
Hyperbolic, right? Go, come on, Candice. You've got this one, girl. We know you can say this word. Let's. Hyper. It's so easy. And then just say hyper and then go bolic. You've got it, please, please, please.
A minute. Maybe he's being a little hyperbolic.
Oh my God.
Hyperbolic. I'm being hyperbolic here. And I'm not saying that in a hyperbolic way. You're going to be hyperbolic in hyperbolic language, but rather hyperbolic. You were just being hyperbolic.
Just shut up, man.
Hyperbolic. All right, I'm probably being a little hyperbolic.
How are you going to know where he goes?
I'm being hyperbolic. Stop having people scroll through every second of my show.
No, because you mispronouncing words is just so French kiss, because you're high and mighty bitch. You think she's above everybody. So no, Candice. Anywho, let's go to the next video. Oh, here we have the next shell in question. I wonder if... Oh, this will be... Like, yeah, we'll not bother with that one. So what's this one? Another one... I'll be doing the next shell, Meg and Kelly, probably tomorrow. Another one of our favourite tactics is to make an outrageous claim with no evidence. Yeah, have you ever noticed that on Candice's videos? She'll make an outrageous claim and she never shows evidence. It's like, always trust me, bro. And our drones literally hang on her every word and believe everything that she says, even when people have debunked and caught her lying. Let's move me up here. Sorry about that.
Egyptian plane is so explosive.
Oh my God, the famous Egyptian planes that we heard all about for weeks, who are seemingly part of the world conspiracy that apparently Erica Kirk was in charge of, you know, because at this point she's like the mass villain in a Bond movie. So Erica Kirk, leader of the moon, you know, is standing on the moon, directing all the world powers to kill Charlie Kirk, according to Candace Owens. So we got for weeks and weeks and weeks these stupid Egyptian planes. Little does Candace know that Egypt is an ally of America, and no, any military planes cannot just simply fly over America without them being allowed to do so. They have to get permission. Britain and the US do training together. Australia and the US do training together. Egypt and the US do training together. If there's military planes coming in from Egypt, it's likely soldiers coming in to learn how to work tactical gear or do a training exercise on an American military base. That's literally what it is. An Egyptian plane, much less two of them, Candace, can't just simply flutter over the US, following Charlie Kirk and Erica Kirk about it. I mean, Erica Kirk at this point is probably, like, in Candace's mind, has probably got the joystick and she's flying these things like drones, you know. But Yeah, they can't get, they'll get shot, literally shot out the sky if you enter American airspace without permission. So let's hear about the Egyptian planes again.
Public, I don't know. I don't know what to. I don't even. There's not a correct adjective to describe what is going to be the result of revealing that sort of information. The reaction to it. This is.
We know what the reaction was, Candace. It was a nothing burger. You shelled on your show for weeks and weeks, teasing about these Egyptian planes. Teasing about them. You had these flight logs and all this evidence, and you were going to put it out online. We're still waiting months later. Where's the Egyptian plane logs that you promised you'd put out? We're still sitting here twiddling our thumbs, scratching our asses, wondering where the Egyptian plane evidence is. Unbelievable.
Always know the give is they overreact to something, and then the military bots make it a trending story. Like, there's no way this was trending, this guy correcting me on the timing, for everyone to freak out about something so minor. That just...
in Candace's mind, right, so in Candace's warped, delusional, messed up, lunatic mind, if she accuses you of killing Charlie Kirk and you respond to it, look, he's freaking out, he did it. But also in her mind, if you just ignore the bitch and just move on, look, they're ignoring it. Obviously, they're hiding something. And she's literally said that on her show about two separate people. One responded, one didn't. And she had two separate answers for each. You can't win with her. You just can't. You ignore her, she accuses you. You reply to her, she accuses you.
Needs to be the pattern, like I was saying about the Egyptian planes, when they overreact.
Honestly,
hit a nerve.
Nobody overreacted about the Egyptian planes, Candace. Everybody was just like calling out your bullshit because we were wondering where's the evidence of the Egyptian planes, and military people are like, oh yeah, well, the Egyptian military do come into US to do training ops and stuff like. Egyptian planes aren't just literally flying all over America, following Erica and Charlie Kirk around. In Candace's mind, so this was one of the first puzzle pieces, I'll say, of who killed Charlie Kirk, the Egyptian planes. But she should have moved on to that. But let's let her waffle on her
something there with the Egyptian planes, especially because you keep pretending like it's not weird. Put it at...
No. People were calling it out because you are full of BS. You never showed any evidence whatsoever. Not one iota of evidence, Candace. Like I said, we're still here scratching our asses, wondering where this evidence is. There's no evidence. So people are allowed to call you out when you're making these assertions and assumptions and allegations, and you're putting absolutely no credible evidence towards it. You're just like, trust me, bro, and your stupid minion, low IQ idiots that follow you. I'm sorry if I've got any on my channel. And I've just called you low IQ. Maybe you're watching because you know how thick she is. I don't know. But they obviously hang on your every word, and they're not bright enough to realise what you're doing. You're feeding them little tidbits of stories, building up to like a soap opera, a little bit here and there, give them a little crumb, you know. And then by the time you release the Egyptian planes, people have forgot that you've not showed any evidence, and then they think because they've heard about it for so long, therefore it must be true. You even had Tucker Carlson saying, yeah, those Egyptian planes were really following Eric and Charlie, but like, think about it. There's no way that America would allow Middle Eastern planes to just be flying willy-nilly above the country, and especially not with Trump as president. Maybe it's with Biden, when he let that Chinese blimp fly over America, and that's a whole crazy ass story on its own, but definitely not Trump.
a percentage that you saw that the girl in the ponytail matches the description of Erica Kirk. What percent?
Oh, here is Mitch Snow. Now, if any of you have been watching Candy Owens' soap drama, this guy is a convicted wife beater, deadbeat dad, lied about his past, said he was in the witness protection program because he found out about Mexican cartels and congressmen smuggling drugs over the border, and people went back and looked and they found his story was all BS. BS! So he gets in touch with Candace Owens and says that he saw. I mean, think about this. That he saw Erica Kirk, then Charlie Kirk's head of security, and a congressman at a place called Fort Huachuca in an American base. And they were in a meeting, which is kind of like a skiff kind of thing. So it's where you need to go past tons of clearance point. You have to have clearance to even get near the buildings that like these meetings are to be had in. You, as a civilian, you could not just walk in to a secure military site and enter into a secure room. It's like, think about entering the Situation Room in the White House. The president's like having meetings about what's going on in Iran and this kind of thing. So this dummy says that, yeah, he just walked in and he saw Erica Kirk and Charlie said, and they were conspiring to murder Charlie. They were there the day before. He never heard what they said, but he knows they were conspired to murder Charlie. And this bitch like pushed this story. This story, people were literally calling her out because they were saying this Mitch Snow, he's got multiple criminal records for beating his two of his wives. He's got he's known for just making up BS. He faked like the witness protection program story and the fact that he was the one who bust this big cartel. It's yeah. So and that kind of stuff. So it's easy peasy to look up. You just go back to like newspapers in that day. If a big bust like that happened, and yeah, it did, but it was well after this clown's out the military. So he said he had to leave the military because he got put into witness protection, but it turned out the military came out. The US Army responded to this clown and said the reason that he was medically discharged from the military, there's nothing wrong with that. And like, I'll say one thing, thank you for your service, Mitch, even though you're a lying dickhead. But anywho, so the military came out and they said that he was medically discharged because when he was on his day off or on some leave, he got drunk and fell and damaged his back. So therefore he wasn't able to like put like his tactical gear and carry like weapon and all that kind of crap anymore. So yeah, they medically discharged him, and so it doesn't sound like a cool story when you say it that way, but what does sound like a cool story, I was put in witness protection because I busted the cartel on my own. He's so full of shit.
Did you put that at?
That's 99%.
This is this Mitch Snow, and Candace and this fool are now being sued because of what they see here. They're saying that they definitely saw Brian Harper, which is Charlie Kirk's head of security, Erica Kirk, and a member of Congress. And the member of Congress has said, and this was the best bit, the member of the Congress that they said was there's there was actually a vote on in Congress that day, and there's a video of this congressman sitting in Congress waiting to vote, and he's there for hours, and so there's no way he could have been there. Brian Harper, the security guard, literally sent Candy his airline ticket because he was on a totally another side of America when this clown said this meeting happened.
That was that person. They were there.
We didn't know what it was going to lead to, and I was like, I mean, I couldn't have been more deferential in saying that this could literally lead to nothing. And the reaction has now made this feel so crucial. The
reaction of people calling Mitch out because he's a woman beater and a deadbeat and stuff like that, and a liar. So you think that people calling him out because he's totally uncredible now, because none of his stories are panned out to be true. You're saying that makes the story more credible? Are you insane? You need a little straitjacket there, a little trip to the secure funny farm. I have no idea what's wrong with this.
Rather than being forthcoming is why it suddenly feels like, okay, this is important because no one's acting normal.
No one.
April 13th.
No one's acting normal because it never happened. People were denying being there, outraged. One Congress guy's like, I'm on film. How dare you say I was there trying to conspire to kill Charlie Kirk? So we moved on from the Egyptian planes onto this Fort Huachuca meeting. We're going to move over to other allegations because since then she said that Polish communist bumblebee patrols killed Charlie. She said that these people in maroon shorts that were hiding underground in tunnels killed Charlie. They shot him from under a tunnel. What? She said that the US military killed Charlie. She said President Trump killed Charlie. She says Israel killed Charlie. Benjamin Netanyahu killed Charlie. She said the French killed Charlie. The French Foreign Legion killed Charlie when the Egyptian planes. She said the Australian military killed Charlie. She said that Tyler Robinson lookalikes killed Charlie. And who is the ringleader and commands? There's even more people who she's blamed, by the way. And who commands all these people? Let me guess. Let me clue you in on who she blames and who's the puppeteer of it all. Or she blamed Turning Point USA, all the employees. She blamed Protestants for killing Charlie. The Protestants. She blamed Charlie's pastor for killing Charlie. She blamed Charlie's friends for killing Charlie. But the master ringleader of it all, who has had their hands in all the pots, controlling all the countries in the world from our perch on the moon, Erica Kirk. At this point, with the UFO files being let out by Trump, I'm surprised this bitch hasn't said aliens came down and picked up Erica Kirk and she fired a laser at him and that killed Charlie. We're waiting on that.
1953, ironically the same date that the MK Ultra program
came into existence. Oh yes, another one. She blamed Freemasons as well for killing Charlie. MK. Oh, this woman is absolutely insane. Insane.
MK Ultra, the first book we're going to be reading is Chaos, and some of those themes may be relevant as we go along with this series of experiments.
The first book you're going to be reading, but you can't even pronounce words in books.
Logically, through isolation, through drugs, LSD, drugging people. Emmanuel Macron spent a ton of time isolated throughout his childhood, and then also recognized that the majority of the documents pertaining to that program.
Oh yeah, and also the Macrons are also suing her, which, honestly, I don't like the Macrons. I do not like them at all. I think he is an asshole. But just to wipe that smug smirk off her face, I hope they take her for every penny that she's got. Because obviously, like, they're taking this all the way. So clearly Bridget Macron isn't a man. Because, like, that'll hinge on testing. Because Candace has laid her career on betting Bridget Macron's a man. So, yeah. Cha-ching, Candy, cha-ching. You better hope, like, because after, and then I suspect after the case of Tyler Robinson, who actually killed Charlie, the lawsuits have already started piling up. But that's when everyone's going to go after her. Everyone. This bitch is going to be so broke, she's going to be living in a shack on the beaches of England with her Lord gay husband.
Were destroyed. So we don't know just how global that program went to a time when we know that the MK Ultra program was running, and there is something very, very wrong there. Too many comparisons is what I would say.
Let me guess, Charlie. MK Ultra super soldiers killed Charlie. Did I forget that one?
Only includes in this lawsuit that I bring up MK Ultra. Why are Brigitte and Emmanuel upset that I mentioned that on episode 2 of
No, I think they're upset because you literally went around calling the First Lady of France a man. Yeah, I don't think she's particularly attractive. She is very masculine looking, but you do get masculine looking women. You do. And that's why they're upset. That's why they're suing you. Oh, and yeah, you blamed their army for killing Charlie Kirk as well.
Series is about your wife.
To try and hide the fact that they're suing you.
Having been born a male. Why is it that
still doubles down on it?
And I watched the footage, and I'm going to tell you what I saw. And to the people specific.
This is her evidence. I watched the footage, I got the tips in, but she never shows anything. She never shows any evidence, yet she expects everyone else, give me all the evidence, show me all the videos. I want to see the video back when Charlie got shot. I want to see all your text messages. I want to see where Erica cut. Do you know she's even got people in the building that Erica Kirkland spying on that woman to find out where she's going in that during the day. So she wants all this information, and remember, she's a civilian. She's not law and order. She's not any part of the case. Tyler Robinson's defense attorneys called her a crazy conspiracy theorist. So nobody owes her shit. If I was part of this and she's like, I want to know where you are, I'd be like, bitch, you're not even getting a sniff in my fart. You're not even finding out what I had for dinner tonight. Go and jump.
The people that are in the military, people that know weapons, I'm telling you this because you might be able to add more color or more clarity here. What you would expect to see. There's no blood. From
we have to think that.
We're in the military, people that know weapons. I'm telling you this because you might.
Candace, did we watch the same video? I seen the Charlie Kirk video when he was assassinated. The blood that was coming out his neck was horrendous. It looked like I can't show the video on here because it's so graphic. It was like a fountain of blood, just because it hit a carotid artery. It just came out. It was one of the most horrendous things I've ever seen. And we see a lot of horrendous things online nowadays. There was no blood. Are you joking? Honestly, this. Oh my God. There was no blood. Oh, wait, no. Oh, sorry.
The thing about the Egyptian plane is so explosive.
Let me get back to that.
And Emmanuel upset that I mentioned that on episode 2 of this series. Series is about your wife having been born a male. Why is it that triggered the couple? Seriously. And I watched the footage, and I'm going to tell you what I saw. And to the people specifically, the people that are in the military, people that know weapons, I'm telling you this because you might be able to add more color or more clarity here. What you would
All right, I'll add some color and clarity. There was absolutely blood. Absolutely blood. And there's absolutely blood if you get shot in the carotid artery in the neck. You raving psycho. Oh, honestly, this woman. I don't know what happened to this woman. I used to like Candy Owens. But all along I suspect that she was a Democrat and conservative clothing. Because now she's just back shilling for the Democrats. Remember, she voted for Hillary Clinton. She's never voted for Trump or anything like that. She's always been a Democrat.
Back to see. There's no blood from the back. There is no blood.
Yes, there is!
A lot of people were wondering whether or not that bullet pierced and went out the back.
No. You even said it on your own show. Different kinds of rounds, and you'll get frangible rounds, Candace, which was probably used. A frangible round, when it goes into someone's body, it breaks apart into tiny, smaller pieces. A lot of police officers and that will use frangible rounds because so a bullet doesn't hit someone if they're shooting a suspect or whatever. So it doesn't hit the person behind them. So that's why frangible rounds are used. And they found frangible parts, and you even said it on your show. I think you forget what you say in your own bloody show. That the coroner found frangible bullet fragments in Charlie's neck.
Confused. I'm very confused, not by what I saw, but what I didn't see. It's actually
because you're not a coroner or an expert on ballistics. You stupid! Oh my god! Like, she's acting like judge, jury, executioner, and expert witness and everything.
That when they opted to have the three-way call with the doctor, okay, when they hurried and called the surgeon, because I did an episode and I was like, hey, something's really weird that you guys should know.
What she's talking about here is Candace was making all these assertions and assumptions, and so Erica Kirk was gracious enough to fly out to her and literally phoned up the coroner, the medical examiner that done Charlie's autopsy. And they answered questions for her. They didn't have to do that. It's like I said, Candace isn't a police officer, or nobody owes her shit.
The bullet didn't go through. There was no blood in the back of Charlie. And then Erica and Andrew got on the phone with the surgeon. That was on the day of Charlie's actual funeral mass. Like, that was a priority for them to have something to issue as a statement onto X to try to explain away why a 30-06 didn't go through. Like, that doesn't seem like the proper day for that, but that's when it happened. November 25th, I obviously tweeted, Macrons have executed upon and paid.
Oh my god. So there's the Macron. The Macrons did it now.
For my assassination.
Oh no.
This is the official one.
This was hilarious. So Candy said that the Macrons had a $1.5 million bounty out on her head, and some Ukrainians and French foreign region and Israeli, because obviously the Jews have always got to be involved. No Jews, no news. So they had this $1.5 million bounty out on her head. So what does Candy go and do? She shills off her audience of nitwits and gets them to pay for, even though Candace is a multi-millionaire, and gets them to pay for more security for her. And where does she get spotted that day when all these multinational assassins are out for her? Oh, she's blazingly walking around Dollywood, where people are taking pictures of her, and she has no security with her. None. If you're terrified for your life, and you know that there's Mossad I don't know, French Foreign Legion and Egyptian military and all the other military in the world that Erica Kirk's obviously like head of in your what mind, would you go to Dollywood and be exposed out in the open?
House response. Here is the
Yeah. You didn't respond because your claim is utter bollocks. Let's go to the next one.
My view is
this is another idiot that I'm going to be covering. Let's watch he contradicts himself all the time. There's literally memes now. Tucker Carlson contradicts, but we're solely focusing on Candace here.
Roxy, you're a transgender.
No, we don't listen to that.
China is a problem that is very hard for the United States to solve.
The one safe place is my book club. Okay, I'm like we're real like we're ratchet in the book club. I say whatever, but they clipped it. This is Nathan Livingstone. This guy, Milk Bar TV. I was like, you're getting hit with a copyright.
Legend. Shout out Nathan Livingstone, whose content I'm using for this. Well, so I don't really care about our
safe place.
Moaning about our stupid book club.
Somebody who's...
Oh, this one is unbelievable. So here we've got some Georgian bloody, probably OnlyFans bloody model, Putin puppet. Was she the one that interviewed Candace? Let me see.
I know you don't think of yourself like brave, but you're somebody who's been speaking truth way before you ever got...
Keep licking her. Keep licking that ass.
Like you started speaking truth way before that. You must have lost some friends when you started doing that.
Oh, this bitch has been everywhere because I recently seen her with Candy Owens saying she's another one that's had Charlie come in a dream. Like they're all like fully like they all have some weird necromancy power or something because all of them are saying that so.
Brett was a guest.
Let me find this video of.
I'm Muslim. I buy my rules.
Doesn't matter what you are. Doesn't matter.
Religion? No, never.
Bollocks.
Bollocks. Our religion.
Bollocks.
My religion. My religion. Tell me.
Are you in this country on a like you're not here permanently, are you? You're on a visa.
Yeah.
You're going fucking back and all. You ain't fucking on to our kids.
What do you mean?
Leave our kids alone. That's what I mean.
Wait.
I'm taking this to my embassy. Huh?
Yes, you do.
Did he just literally say there? I had to just stop that one. I'm a Muslim and we're entitled to do this because of our religion. And he's been caught by predator hunters who catch predators in line that are trying to rape children. That's literally what he just said there.
Yes,
I'm
you do.
Muslim. I buy my rules.
Doesn't matter what you are. Doesn't matter.
Religion? No, never.
Bollocks.
Bollocks. Our religion.
Bollocks.
My religion. My religion. Tell me.
Let me tell you something, sir. We don't give a shit what religion you are. You want to rape our kids, you gotta be trebucheted out, one of them big catapults out to the North Sea and learn to swim or something, because you're out here.
Are you in this country on a like you're not here permanently, are you?
Look,
on a visa.
He's totally insulted that these people have caught him trying to like meet up a kid for sex.
So you're going fucking back and all. You ain't fucking on to our kids.
Yes.
Leave our kids alone. That's what I mean.
I'm taking this to my embassy. Huh?
Go.
I know this. I'm going to the police station. I'm going to the embassy.
I'm going to the embassy. Make sure you don't.
You push me one more time. You're going. I'm not pushing. You're pushing.
Put him on the floor.
No. He's pushing. See? He's pushing.
Yeah.
Oh, look at him doing that to the woman.
When the police arrive.
No. I want to go by my.
When the police arrive.
Can I go by my legs, please?
Are the police?
Look at this smug, and I'm sorry, like this is a hard word, smug bastard.
Daddy, call the police, please. Daddy, call the police, please. Yeah. Can you put the documents? Can I go down? I'm not pushing. See, I'm not pushing. They're blocking
Put your fucking hands on me. Watch.
Then I'm gonna take the video. I'm gonna show it to the embassy to be honest.
And I'll fucking take your phone.
Oh, I'm gonna take.
Wonder what his embassy is, eh? I wonder.
Either way, I already have the video. I'm gonna
Your foot.
If you touch my foot one
What are you
more
gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Absolutely fucking nothing.
You tell him, girl! You stick up for our kids. You tell him!
I'm gonna go to the embassy.
Go to the embassy. You're going back to your own country, mate.
I know.
Good.
I know.
Good!
No, you can't.
Can I go?
Go and launch your own girls.
No. No, you're hurting me. I'm bleeding.
Hurting you?
No, I didn't.
Enough witnesses here to
See?
know that you-
See? You hit me. You hit me.
Nobody touched you. It's been filmed the whole time.
No,
It's been filmed the whole time. It's been filmed the whole time.
See, they're doing the old takia crap. Yeah.
Can you give my personal space to me?
No, can't.
Yeah,
You lost that, right?
Can you please?
Get that fucking phone.
It was a fucking random thing happened. So I don't know what you're doing. You started hitting me.
Nobody's touched you. There's CCTV camera. There's CCTV.
See?
You haven't taken the phone out of your hand. It's not
See?
18.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me, please.
What are you going to do?
Nothing.
Exactly.
Nothing.
Tell him. You tell him. Probably offing it if you touch them girls.
Dude, there's like 50 centimeters between three of you putting me in the corner.
Just for the camera,
You're a
guys.
very strong, young, healthy guy, aren't you?
I'm a strong young healthy guy.
Yeah.
I have bad
Can
Can I go, please? Can I go, please?
Nope.
Yeah, lying is on camera. Shut your mouth.
I thought this not his.
I'm
with you. I'm coming.
He needs to, there's a question, so he needs to put his corpse.
All I can say is deport!
We're out of time for that.
Back to Candy.
Erica Kirk is the COVID vaccine. Okay, nope.
Oh my god. Is this her literally now calling this poor woman a virus? An mRNA vaccine that kills people.
We can debate this. I'm right. It's a fact. She has been
Yeah, it's a fact. Just because you say it's a fact, Candy, doesn't make it true.
introduced to the public with the exact same PR scripts, the exact same emotion, with the exact same global institutional governance and backing.
But you can literally see the hatred in her eyes for Erica Kirk, the jealousy that's seeping out of her. Like, it's so obvious.
Erica Kirk is the COVID vaccine, and we're now on the fourth booster. So that's fourth booster is like when everybody knows that they're
No, maybe you're on the fourth booster because you've literally grifted. Like, what are you going to do when Tyler Robinson is found guilty for murdering Charlie Kirk and your whole grift falls apart? Because you've grifted on this since day dot. 4 days after he was murdered, actually, you started your investigation. It's like an investigation with Mr. Magoo. And all you have done is attack that poor woman. It's all you've done. Blame. You've ruined multiple people's lives by blaming them for killing Charlie. You never apologise for it. You move on to the next person who you blame. And then you've moved on to Erica Kirk. There's messages that's been leaked from day one of you saying Erica Kirk killed her husband.
I know that it's corrupt, and still they're just going to keep attempting to force it upon the population, not just on the adults, but now on the kids, right? Club America is for high schoolers, and that's coming to, you're going to take.
She's also blamed Erica Kirk for being one of Epstein. Now, Erica Kirk was 12 at the time, but she said that she worked for Epstein to like go and get girls. That was debunked. She then says that Erica Kirk was sexually assaulting kids. Oh God. And here she is asserting again that Erica Kirk is working with children. And listen how she speaks. She speaks so condescendingly to her drone army of robots. And they lap it all up. They lap it up like the suckling the teat of a goat, you know.
Or two. And just
Yeah,
like
she's
COVID,
lost it.
in the beginning,
She's totally lost the plot, the flame. Totally lost
there
the
was
plot.
a global emergency, right? People were fearful. Charlie Kirk died, and the world felt uncertain. I didn't know who to look to. We're looking for some sort of an authority. People wanted to do their
Paul.
part and believe that they could come together.
Sorry, I didn't know it was anyway, but I'll say hello, Paul.
We wanted to believe the news media that we were all in this together and experiencing this pain of losing Charlie Kirk.
No.
Suddenly-
You hijacked us from the beginning. You hijacked it from the beginning, and people have done audits on your channel, and you have made from this grift alone from selling. So you've got 4 sponsors in every video. You sell you stamp your merch. You get super chats that are $500 at a time. And then there's all the ad revenue. It's estimated you have made between 67 million to 100 million just on ad revenue alone. That doesn't count your sponsor deals. That doesn't count all the super chats and the merch sales. If anyone has grifted and ruined this trial, it's this woman.
A star is born. Instant stardom, a la Dr. Fauci. But this time we've got Erica Kirk being foisted.
So now Erica Kirk's Dr. Fauci, oh my god, hello, jealous much. Well, you would be like Erica Kirk is. You can't not see it. She's absolutely beautiful.
Upon the public, and then things got weird, and they got weird pretty quickly, right?
And women who know that a woman's a lot. You get a lot of, especially narcissistic women like Candace is, like they're very insecure, and so someone like Erica Kirk, who is 10 times more prettier than Candace, somebody like Candace, who's a narcissist, is going to hate Erica Kirk, and then also because Erica Kirk got Charlie, you know.
It's like nurses are doing TikTok dances, and we don't really know why.
I can tell you why the nurses were doing TikTok dances, Candy Poo, because many of them were being assaulted, and it started up in America, and people were literally assaulting nurses because they thought they were leaving the hospitals and they were caked in COVID and the mass fear and hysteria and that. So women, nurses were being attacked. So they started making these TikTok dance videos to make them seem like, oh, we're in the hospital and we're just trying to help people. Granted, TikTok videos went a bit too far. Yes, they did. You know, get back to work, girls. You know, we've got a pandemic, well, a scamdemic, but that's why the TikTok dances started, and it took me literally. It took me literally. Took me. What's happening here?
We're all in this together. Turned into.
It took me literally two scrolls to find out. That's why that happened. And then she goes on about Erica's evil eyes, because Erica's got these beautifully blue piercing eyes.
Turning.
What the hell is happening?
My family. People had questions about how quickly this was being rolled out. The vaccine, Erica Kirk, like really, Erica Kirk is going to be appointed the CEO and chairman this soon, a couple of days after. Doesn't she need time to grieve?
Yes, because that's what her husband wanted, numbnuts. What is this phone doing? Give me a second, guys.
Shouldn't she maybe take a beat? Go home, be with her kids? Right?
If you've never lost someone really close to you through horrendous
right now
through horrendous circumstances, right? Who are you to tell someone how they should and shouldn't grieve? It's literally none of your business. It happened to me. Like I had a discussion with a friend today, about this when I lost my twin sister, and people literally attacked me when I was on my lowest and low, and saying like I wasn't grieving right. I wasn't grieving right enough for these lunatics. So yeah, I have a whole issue with this. Who you to tell Erica how she shouldn't grieve? And you also have to remember she's got 2 children that she's got to be now strong for. These are 2 young children who have lost their father, and she's the sole parent now, and she's got to be head of the household, and she's got to be strong for her kids. Maybe you wouldn't feel so, I don't know, because the way you met your husband is kind of strange. Like, you got married after meeting once, not even on a date, and then he proposed to you 18 days later over a Zoom call. And we all know you married him because he's a British lord. Like, let's not, because we know the rumours that he's gay and stuff like that, Candy. Come on. It's not a secret.
They drop the influencers. Your feed is being filled with influencers, celebrities, politicians.
Yeah. All the odds influencers are all being paid the magic $7,000 from Israel. I wish Israel. I've stuck up for. I've got a bone to pick with Israel. I've stuck up for Israel since day one of that war. And they owe me millions. Where's my $7,000 check, Israel? I have not received one $7,000 check. I'm expecting some of that moolah in the post, Israel. Where's my $7,000?
It's telling you to roll up your sleeves and take the Erica. Just take it. Take the Erica.
Oh, shut up.
Nicki Minaj.
Disgusting bitch.
JD Vance up there lecturing you. You got President Trump. You've got Ben Shapiro. Take the Erica, dopes.
She is an evil bitch. Like, honest to God.
But something in your gut is saying, this feels wrong.
No.
This feels too fast. You get a sense like they
No.
already had Erica ready somehow.
You
She
feel
was in the
wrong.
chamber
Oh.
before Charlie even passed. Right? You're starting to look at this. This picture just doesn't pass the gut check. Now the government is starting to get a little desperate. They see there's this fracture.
I can't even watch that.
But they're not showing it and claiming that only experts can see or interpret evidence of its existence. And they're diagnosing people for noticing they lied. This is essentially Candace's modus operandi.
Oh,
This is what she does. Promises this groundbreaking, explosive video,
yes!
document, testimony. Only if you click on this link that costs $18. And then she never actually delivers it. So this is classic projection. It's the same, again, as we've just seen when it comes to Erica Kirk, the old projecting, which is Charlie never loved Erica. He only married her to spite her. He loved
She literally went on an interview and said that, Candace. How cruel could you be? She said on the interview that Charlie never loved Erica, that when he met her, he was utterly in love with somebody else, and Erica wore him down, and he just ended up marrying her. What an evil bitch, man.
someone else. Actually, Candace, that's you.
Yeah.
That's you. He never loved you. He never wanted
Amen,
you.
sister.
He loved someone else. Erica. It's actually, I mean, I am not a psychiatrist or a psychologist, so I would never diagnose.
Candace does not need a psychiatrist or a psychologist. She needs an exorcist.
Someone with a mental illness. It's got to be
funny.
Because if this is actually coming from someone sane, and the level of malice is as it appears, and the level of evil is as it appears.
Women notice this stuff, you know. We notice, like, jealous women, you know, especially like if they think that, oh, this woman's got the man that they've wanted, but this woman's just more beautiful than them and a nicer personality, is much kinder, and she's closer to God, and yeah, other women we can see it. I seen it from day one. I thought that Candace is utterly jealous of Erica Kirk, and I'm glad that this is another woman that's finally seen it.
Is
The battle of the blondes. The blondes are sticking together on this matter of principle now.
I would actually rather her be mentally ill because that would actually be easier to understand.
No, as I said, it's funny if she is mentally well. Maybe that's taking it a bit too far. I think she needs an exorcist. She needs a priest. She needs a priest. She needs some holy water. She needs someone shouting, "Satan be gone." She needs some sage sticks around her, salt, I don't know, like the whole nine. Get the whole toolkit out of an exorcism, because God knows, like, she looks like she's demon possessed, Candy.
And it wouldn't be as sickening. But we'll wait and see. I can't wait for the next installment of Candace Owens.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is, an installment. She's manufactured her own soap opera, and idiots are blindly tuning in every week to find out the next tidbit that Candace is going to feed them, the next tidbit of bullshit that Candy's going to feed them. It's unbelievable.
And it will be something along the lines of, let me just take a stab in the dark.
I'm going to say it's because Trump released the UFO files. I'm going to take a stab in the dark. I'll let you take a stab in the dark next, honey. But I'm going to take a stab in the dark and say that because Trump released the UFO files, Erica Kirk was a dot in one of them dots in the sky. And they retrofitted that alien spacecraft with the Jewish space lasers, you know, because they've all claimed that that's a thing. And while she was flying around up there, you know, from her perch, directing all the militaries of the world as Shira, Princess of Power, she shot that space laser and hit Charlie in the neck and took him out. That's how Charlie died. Because Erica is just the one and only. She had to meet the aliens first. She got the first fly around on the spaceship. She got to blast the laser. She shoot her shot and hit Charlie in the neck. The aliens did it, so now we're going to get the aliens did it. Let's see what she's going to say.
My lovely friends. Breaking explosive new evidence showing that Erica actually turned into a bullet, entered Charlie Kirk, and then disappeared. And that is why we never found the bullet.
Well, yeah, that's pretty good, but like, I'm wanting to see with my laser one, because that can be why they never found the bullet, because it's a laser. Candace, if you steal my little advice, my story here, yeah, I will copyright strike your channel. You have a lot more followers than I do.
I feel absolutely ridiculous.
We do.
Little monologue would not be out of place.
Nope.
Where it would actually feel like it was at home.
Yep.
On Candace's show. It's probably actually more believable than 98% of the things that she has thrown out there. Again, we continue to call it.
Oh, what about this little nugget that she put out there? That Charlie was a secret time traveler, and then the US military have stolen ancient time travel tech. She literally made a video about this. Honestly, I sat there with my mouth on the floor, because I couldn't believe this was actually coming out our gob. So the Americans stole ancient Sumerian time traveling tech, and they must have pushed Erica into the machine, and then so she went back and killed Charlie, then jumped through the time portal again and came back into her own time, and that's why nobody knew where she was on the day before Charlie died, because she was on some time travel mission. Or the day after Charlie died. I can't, like, our stuff is so convolutedly full of bullshit. It's almost like that episode's almost like a script from the X-Men. Doesn't your husband like understand what you're saying online? Like, can't he see that you're maybe he doesn't care because he's gay, I guess. Like, but surely he cares, like, that he's got to have you keep the beard reputation so people don't find out he's gay. And it doesn't look good when you're pining for someone else's husband and constantly mooning over someone else's husband and then slandering his widow and claiming that she murdered him. I think that it's sad that the people who follow Candace are so shallow. It's so sad. It's so sad. So sad, mate. Flame.
People are seeing the BS, so there's got to be some pushback. And the minute she becomes obscure and irrelevant, we completely ignore.
Yep. And this is why I'm choosing now to speak out about this, because I am so sick to death of Candace Owens.
But also, I also
Let me see.
said the tenacity of a troll who apparently is going to become increasingly relevant. So let's bring in the OG Loretta Abbas, Erica's great-grandmother who died in 1990, who was just constantly being arrested for running.
Oh, was this when she done the This Is Your Life and named the bride? So she literally called it the Bride of Charlie. Get it? The Bride of Chucky. Meaning that Erica was a little demon doll.
Slot machines.
And she literally went through all of Erica's life, slandering her family to death. And Erica came from a wealthy family. However, we've since looked into Candace's life, and trust me, episode 2 is when I'm going to release all that. And trust me, you're going to want to tune in, because Candace's life is absolutely interesting. For a nice Catholic girl, we found pictures of her in a relationship with another woman. There's stuff about her gay husband. The fact when she was 14, 15, she ran away to New York with her boyfriend. Where the hell was her parents? Yeah, there's no DUIs on her gay husband, who he was so drunk he smashed his car and then charged a police officer while he had a gun, and he wasn't even a resident of the United States. So they've clearly lied on his immigration problem, because if you've got a criminal record, you can't become a resident of the United States. And I've got all of that evidence.
And she came over from Syria.
And unlike Candace, I'm going to show it.
Watch this moment when a young female realizes that maybe she shouldn't have converted to Islam.
No.
Totally heartbreaking, totally unnecessary, and hopefully we can save you from making a similar mistake.
Just order a drink. There's nothing wrong with
I
that.
can't be bored with that.
Yo, can we watch this
Not
video
today.
real quick together? Watch this.
The lies are too devastating. These aren't little lies. These are cover-up lies.
These are cover-up lies. So let's hear these important lies, these lies that have warranted all of this hateful, most disgusting bullying that I've ever seen in my 46 years of being alive. I've never seen anyone have to endure the bullying and the absolutely just hateful, disgusting rhetoric that has come through this woman and has been pushed out.
Finally, more people are speaking out. Yay.
To millions of her followers.
Yes!
Turning up the heat on Erica Kirk. Let's hear what the lies are that warrant all of this. Let's check it out.
The Superman neck lie, is this AI? Like, the first thing she could just drop the video. She's this chairman and the CEO, and instruct them to drop the video. If they tell you no, say I'm going to go live. You have all the power.
Hey, Candace, did you ever think that they don't negotiate with terrorists?
Go to town, man. Go to town. No. In the meantime, and as usual, go f*** yourself.
that they have tried that with you, and that you are nothing but a terrorist.
Yes!
We don't negotiate with terrorists. You literally went to jail when you were a kid for harassment. You literally started...
Yes, more of that to come, guys. More of that to come. Candace isn't so nice.
doxing website.
I mean, can she really be that smart if she thought doxing?
She started a doxing website and started putting kids' names out there, their addresses, and pictures of them and their family, so people could go and hunt them down and harm them. The left, who Candace was a part of at the time, totally went against her for this. And then, wait, a few days later, she comes out as a conservative now, because the left kicked her out. So she's always been a conservative. She's always been a Democrat in conservative clothing. But she's always been a bully. And it's going to need to take for more women, like, because there's a few guys, like, coming out and standing up for Erica, but women are going to need to start standing up to Candace, because she's a complete bully, and she does try to, like, go after the people that stand up to her, but when you're not really bothered about bullies and stuff, yeah, I don't care.
Teenagers on Twitter was a good idea? I don't think so. I don't think this is an idea a smart person makes. She's no young gun either. She's in her late 20s. This makes me strongly question her.
You are carrying on with your same exact past that you've always had, nonstop harassing.
All right, you guys, straight to jail, straight to jail. For questioning, at least, Erica.
Bullying.
Pick up the phone and demand that Kash Patel send over the files. Since they all love Erica so much, she's so innocent, she's so wonderful, we love her, I want the public to get off of her.
Hateful.
Nonsense of a summary report and you presenting. There's so much evidence, it's overwhelming.
Disgusting.
She's so disgusting, isn't she? Like, honestly, I would love to hit her in the face with a frying pan. I really would. She's got that kind of face where you just want to beat her face. Like, I'm not a violent person at all, but she's just so disgusting and hateful.
She then says that Charlie woke up for a snack at 2:45 in the morning. And apparently he was so loud, the apartment's small, and maybe it was his excitement. He was like, yeah, you, yeah, I'm so excited. Who knows? Okay, we're not clear on that.
Rhetoric, this is who you are.
His emotions, the Zoom call, the Shabbat Shalom book tour, Eric.
Who you will always be. There's no changing in you.
Since my t-shirt, I told my priest I would chill. My coffee mug, the world is ghetto, and I love it. Thank you so much.
Bitch, if you even step foot into a church, like, you would literally set on fire. That's why you're staying away from your priest. Because if you even cracked the door of that church, a bolt of lightning would fly at the sky and hit your ass.
You guys,
they know that. No one is going to give you any more information. There's no reason to give you information. You are not a real investigator. You do not have any...
Exactly. No one owes this woman shit. No one owes her anything. And why would anyone help her when all she's done is slander, smear, and call everyone who calls her out, oh, they must be part of the people that killed Charlie Kirk. Or the other, like, label you get slandered with, they're paid by Israel. I wish I was paid by Israel. I'm absolutely skinned.
You do not have any moral fiber. You do not know what mercy, grace, forgiveness, humility is. You have none of these things. They're not in your vocabulary. So therefore, you don't deserve any information, any answers. No one has to answer to you. You are no one, Candace Owens. You are a narcissistic nut job who has nothing but crazy, narcissistic people themselves who are nut jobs themselves. That
finally someone else is calling her a narcissist and a nut job. I feel validated. It's validated. Yeah, no one owes her anything. And everyone's closed ranks about her. No one's given her anything because they know she's just a loon.
Never had any clue.
Candace Owens makes, like, someone like Nick Fuentes look sane, and he's a Hitler apologist.
To what is real or what is fake.
Welcome to Candace's Obsession.
I like
We're
that.
talking millions of views, thousands of comments, and a conspiracy theory so wild that even Nancy Grace had to weigh in on it. Erica Kirk and JonBenet Ramsey, the 6-year-old beauty queen.
Oh my god! Like they're now saying that Erica Kirk is JonBenet Ramsey. This person here is a Candonite, we call them. You know, one of Candace's cult. Erica Kirk is JonBenet Ramsey. You think it couldn't get any lower? Now they're bringing a murdered little girl into this. Is there no lows that these assholes would stop at? No low. You can't go lower than...
1996 might actually be the same person, according to internet detectives.
No. According to Candace's cult, more like who... no. Erica's literally got a sister that looks exactly like her. JonBenet Ramsey had a brother. Erica Kirk looks like her mother. I think her mum's called Laurie or something like that. She's the double of her mum. This is
Here's where it gets even crazier. Netflix just dropped a bombshell documentary about the JonBenet Ramsey case in November 2024. And it's bringing up all kinds of new evidence and theories that have people questioning everything they thought they knew about.
Yeah, I questioned like how JonBenet Ramsey died, but they literally found, like, are you lunatics not realising that they found JonBenet Ramsey's body in the house? That her father opened the door of a room and literally found her little lifeless body and in that room. So how the hell could Erica Kirk be JonBenet Ramsey? Did they reanimate her body? Like, what, did I Frankenstein her back to life? This is utterly insane. Utterly insane, and you're a MAGA person. Please tell me that you're going to like debunk this, and please tell me you're not a Candace cult person.
That Christmas night in 1996. The timing of this documentary and the renewed interest in Erica.
Oh wait, no, he's got up there. This is bullshit. So maybe I've got hope for this guy. Maybe
it's got people connecting dots that seem impossible to ignore.
We've been ruling people out for the wrong reasons. Everybody's being back on the table. You have to go deeper.
Oh, hold on. Wasn't that literally them carrying JonBenet's body in the coffin? They like, honest to God, like this is the most stupidest conspiracy theory like ever. Because they found JonBenet Ramsey's body. I can't even watch it.
Story time.
What's this?
Story time regarding the Muslim problem we have here in Michigan. Yesterday.
Honey, I feel you, but we've got too much of it in our country now. We're dealing with it too.
Millions of Brits. Hours after Charlie died, Justin Strife apparently, reached out to the printer and said that, let's order some more books.
Somebody else that killed Charlie, I guess. So now you're getting it.
Okay, so we won't know much about the Massey race and whether or not Miriam Adelson purchased Kentucky.
Shut up, Candace. No, I'm just so sick of listening to her now. So I'm going to do part 2 about... Because I think it's only fair if Candace is allowed to like snoop into everybody's lives, yeah, we should be allowed to snoop into hers, I think. But the conspiracy theories that this woman is putting out there, and that last gentleman couldn't have said it better. She's a nut job. And she now has, you know, those, it's the pro-pally nut jobs that you see, like, literally with the rainbow hair, gluing themselves to the sheet, you know, those losers. That's her audience now. It's not critical thinkers, it's low IQ idiots. All you just have to do is like sit and think critically about this, and you just all Candace's theories just they fall apart. She should never show us evidence. Her theories are trash. She does not know what she talks about. She clearly doesn't know anything about like frangible bullets and stuff like that. But then she clearly mentioned in one of her videos that the coroner told her about the frangible bullet, and then all of a sudden she's forgot about that and now can't understand why the bullet didn't leave his body. Maybe because it was frangible, retard, and sorry, I used the word, and it broke up inside his neck. Yeah. But I plan on doing her, Tucker Carlson, Megyn Kelly, and the other one. I had another one. No, maybe those three will do for now. They're the three I've got the most problem with at the moment. We've got the two Islam shills of Tucker and Megyn, and we've got this Miss Fruit Loops herself, Candy Owens. Let's have a look. So I'm going to. JonBenet Ramsey was yet murdered. To say that Erica Kirkus JonBenet Ramsey is the most it's the most ludicrous and disgusting. Yeah, it's absolutely disgraceful, isn't it? To say that that's JonBenet Ramsey. I mean, I always suspected JonBenet's parents, and I'll be honest about this, and I thought maybe like it could have been the brother or something. I definitely think it happened in the house. And maybe the brother did it, and the parents covered it. We don't know because it's never been fully looked into, the JonBenet Ramsey case. But the fact of the matter is that JonBenet Ramsey died. She died. A little girl was murdered, and to say that JonBenet Ramsey to take away the memory of JonBenet Ramsey and say she's Erica Kirk is. It's negating the memory of that little girl, a little girl who was murdered. It's taken away our existence in this world, for how short she was here. That beautiful, and she was a beautiful little girl with her blonde curls, and she was a little beauty, you know. And I'm sure she would have grown up to be something special if she had the chance to. But to snuff out our memory and claim that JonBenet Ramsey, that she never was killed, and she's Erica Kirk, it takes away all the memory of that sweet little girl. It's absolutely disgusting. I think that the brother did it. Yeah, I'm leaning towards the brother. He has assaulted her before, and the parents covered it up. Yeah. And I watched an interview with the brother, and he just looks like, yeah, he gives off those creepy vibes, you know, but you can't say for sure, I guess, because it's never been investigated properly. But I genuinely don't think, because there was no tracks, there was heavy snow that night, there was no tracks going up to the door or any of the windows or anything, so no one broke into the house because there'd be tracks. So it obviously happened by somebody who was a member of that family in that house. But to take away little JonBenet's memory like that and just snuff it out is insane to me. Insane. And maybe that guy was like debunking Charlie. Let's go back and watch it. Is it?
Why is nobody on the left talking about what we saw happen over there, the Creators for Massey event? And
Just hours.
Where is that baby though? I'm talking about the third child. She did. I am not like making this up in my head. Didn't she say she was pregnant, or was that just something like that was rumored? I feel like I remember her saying something about Charlie and the fact that she was at least grateful that she was pregnant and like had.
No. Erica Kirk has never said that she's pregnant with her child. They've only got two, a little boy and a little girl. What are you... Like, these people are insane.
Something of his to carry within her, like quite literally this child that she was carrying.
Never happened. Never happened.
I feel like I remember seeing this in November of 2025.
Nope.
So flash forward to today, that was 6-7 months ago, and so she was already a month or two pregnant. At least at that point, she should be having the child now or have had the child. So where's the third child? I just looked it up, and other people have been asking the same thing for over a month now. So other people remember it too. It's not just me. So the baby.
It's called misremembering, bitch. You're just insane.
Just hours after.
Where's that video?
Story time.
Yes.
We're talking millions of views,
Let's
thousands
go.
of comments,
Let's skip it a
flooding
little
into
bit.
Boulder police after that Netflix documentary.
Officer Fred Patterson was one of the first detectives on the scene.
It was a very rapid response once I knew what we were going to.
I'm hoping to see he debunks it.
DNA analysis found the DNA of an unidentified male on Jean-Benet's long johns. It matched.
So she clearly was dead. So how can Erica Kirk be JonBenet Ramsey? Oh, these people make you lose brain cells, honestly. I thought a certain cult community on this bloody site was bad. These people are worse. Worse. Let's see if Nathan's like put anything else up. Candy Owens accuses Hunter Biden of sexually abusing his underage. Yeah, and she has a moment in an interview. She's a total fraud. Candace is a fraud. Yeah, I'll pick up more of this like later. Because we've been going for a while now. And I'll keep this one up on my channel. I think that, sorry. So, yeah, I'm going to sign out now, but I'll be back tomorrow. I hope you've enjoyed this. Like, I've enjoyed this immensely, ripping into Candace Owens. She's just... The woman needs an exorcist. An exorcist. What's this one? Oh, you remember when Candace said...
After the people that
Let's see.
No one, and I mean absolutely no one, outside of my husband and Erica Kirk has the power to shut me up right now. That's it. Two people. If you gotta make an appeal, you gotta go to them. And like I said, there's nobody that has the capacity to get me to shut up about this except for Erica Kirk and my husband. Those are the only people that I will answer to. I am on this journey to figure out what happened on that day. I'm not going to stop unless Erica Kirk asks me to stop. As I said early on, if Erica Kirk asks me to be quiet, I will be quiet.
And so my message to them is to stop.
You lying bitch, Candace.
To stop.
Super fun show today. Erica has gone off on conspiracy theorists. It's about me. It's indirect, but it's also about me.
You go after the people that I love, and you're making hundreds and thousands of dollars every single episode. Going after the people that I love because somehow they're in on this.
You should feel ashamed of yourself, Candace. Like, this woman's literally ripping you in your asshole, and you're just sitting there like a smug...
No, I'm sorry, but that whole thing right there is frustrating. And
so when Erica stood up to Candace, the only person who can get me to stop is Erica. When Erica asked her to stop, however, Candace realised, you want me to stop? Do you realise how much money I'm making on this gravy train? Hell no, I ain't stopping. My American accent's crap, by the way. Of course Candace isn't going to stop. She's making too much bank. She's got that Macron defamation suit coming up. She's got the other defamation suits coming up. She's going to be bankrupt pretty soon. She needs to make every penny she can. She's no intention of stopping. You nuts?
Going to explain to you why I just do not accept any of that. What you are watching here is an unbelievably emotional response that is absent of any logic, and it's a no from me.
I think so too, Flame.
Podcaster Candace Owens, she is building her business off of these lies. What do you want to say to her? Stop. That's it. That's all I have to say. Stop.
Please stop. Please stop lying. I understand. I comprehend. What I don't comprehend is what I've lied about. Because she's a widow, we can't question her judgment. And I want to say that I reject that.
Candace. No, you. Because in the Bible it tells you not to attack widows. They want God protects and loves widows and children. You claim to sit there with that cross behind you to be a good little Catholic girl. However, I think if you tried to even enter the church, you'd burst into flames. We'd see like a demon kind of like coming out of your head. But yeah, just a nasty person.
Reject emotional manipulation.
We were told that if we said stop, it would stop. And we said stop. And I'll say it again. Please stop.
Yeah.
She's not even like calling Candace any names, nothing. She's just saying, please stop. We were told if we said stop, he would stop. But not Candace. She just can't help herself.
Starting to work through some of the questions that people have about her background. She was brought in as his handler to move him in that direction. She had him starry-eyed and wrapped around her finger. I can assert that I feel completely comfortable that saying or stating clearly that Erica is definitively aware and familiar with the Fort Huachuca base intel.
Oh, God.
Because once upon a time, she shot a teaser for a short film there, or around there.
The issue is not that they were barely legal teens, which is what it is. It's horrendous. It's awful. It's pedophilia. Okay, relax. No, the issue is that Epstein is a Jewish spy, probably working with Israel.
Honestly, this is a time where it is appropriate to say this.
Stop. That's it.
Using Erica, asking to stop as a meme. Evil.
All I have to say. Stop.
Agree. I watched that. Just stop.
Andrea and Tristan Tights are suing May along with...
What a bitch.
Trying to find me mispronouncing words. It's such a...
Yes, that is hilarious. There is literally an X profile called Candace Mispronouncing Words, and it is one of the funniest things to go and subscribe. Go follow this channel, Candace Owens Mispronouncing Words. It is hilarious because she mispronounces words more than anyone on the planet, and our producers must be sniggering behind that camera. They must, like, imagine what it's like to work with Candace Owens. Bloody annoying.
Somebody who's, I know you don't think of yourself like.
Oh God. And we've got Megan Kelly again. She's on the Islam grift. But we'll get into that on another video. Right, I'm going to get going now. I've had my little rant. Tomorrow's video will cover more on Candace and her accusations, and we'll go and we'll debunk some of her lies, and we'll also go into her past, and we'll expose a bit of that, and we'll go into Georgie Boy Farmer, her gay husband, and yeah, we'll expose him as well, because Candace claims that the Freemasons were also responsible for Charlie Kirk's death, but she doesn't tell our audience that our husband, yeah, as a member. Yes. But anyway, let's get going. Love you all so much. hit like, hit subscribe, and write in the comments, do you believe Candace Owens is a nut job? If you do, tell me why you think that, and I will pin the best comment to the top. Alright, I'm going to go now. Love you, Flame, and we'll speak tomorrow. Bye.